Hi, my name is Jared, and I'm a college student. I'm studying exercise science with a focus in cardiac rehabilitation. And I want you to think, have you ever considered the pivotal role that exercise and lifestyle changes play in the healing of the heart? For me, this realization came early in life when I watched my grandfather undergo cardiac rehabilitation after open heart surgery. His journey inspired my passion for this field and its profound impact on people's lives. In today's presentation, we'll explore the field of cardiac rehabilitation, a vital area in exercise science. I'll guide you through the educational requirements, the essential characteristics, job outlook, and its broader impact on healthcare, and patient well-being. Let's start with education requirements. Cardiac rehabilitation professionals typically hold degrees in exercise science, kinesiology, or a related health field. While a bachelor's degree is the minimum requirement, many employers seek candidates with advanced degrees to ensure expertise. Certifications like the Certified Clinical Exercise Physiologist, aka the ACSM, or the Certified Cardiac Rehabilitation Professional, the CCRP, are highly valued. These credentials uphold high standards in exercise prescription and cardiac care. Additionally, training in electrocardiogram, or ECG, interpretation, emergency response, and nutrition counseling enhances a professional's qualifications and readiness for the job. Now that we know some of the educational requirements, let's talk about some characteristics of what will make a successful cardiac rehabilitation professional. Empathy and excellent communication skills are critical for connecting with patients recovering from life-altering cardiac events. Successful professionals also demonstrate strong problem-solving abilities and clinical expertise to design personalized exercise plans and monitor progress effectively. Moreover, teamwork is essential as collaboration, with cardiologists, nurses, dietitians, physical therapists is a cornerstone of effective cardiac rehabilitation. And now that we kind of know what it takes to be a professional and the educational requirements, let's talk a little bit about the job outlook. The demand for cardiac rehabilitation specialists is on the rise due to the increasing prevalence of cardiovascular disease. For instance, over 18 million adults in the U.S. have coronary artery disease, creating a significant need for rehabilitation services. Isn't it quite sad that this job does depend upon people's hearts failing? To me, that's just such a sad thought to even think about. So in a lot of ways, you have to be very empathetic, and you need to be able to put yourself in the shoes of those walking this life, because likely they almost died to be able to even be in your presence as a professional. Sadly, the field is expected to grow steadily as healthcare systems emphasize preventive care and rehabilitation. If you do decide to go into cardiac rehabilitation, like myself, you can expect salaries anywhere between $45,000 to $80,000. I know that that's a very broad range, but a lot of this depends upon your experience, your location, if you did just a bachelor's, or if you went and sought a master's, doctorate, PhD. And a lot of it also depends upon how many years that you just have in the field. Me as a 21-year-old, if I go into it, I'm naturally not going to make as much as someone who is 40 or 50 years old and has been in the field for 30 years, 40 years. It's just not realistic to think that you're going to start out with all of that. Now, I also kind of want to speak on the impact on exercise science and healthcare, the greater aspect of this all. And that's that cardiac rehabilitation in many ways bridges clinical treatment and long-term wellness. It showcases the transformative power of exercise science. It significantly reduces the risk of cardiac events, it enhances physical fitness, and it improves emotional well-being. By implementing evidence-based exercise protocols, cardiac rehabilitation underscores the critical role of exercise science in preventive and rehabilitative care. All in all, cardiac rehabilitation is more than a career. It's a calling to help patients rebuild their lives after major cardiac events, combining exercise science expertise, empathy, and clinical collaboration. Professionals in this field make a profound and lasting impact that cannot be measured by a salary. You really truly have to sit here and think about it. Every patient that you help is another person that gets to go see their family again. It's another person that gets to go out into the workforce again. It's another person that is able to live and enjoy their life after it is almost taken from them. And quite frankly, to me, that's not right. I think it's only right that we as a people, we as a culture, we as a society need to pursue more fields such as cardiac rehabilitation so that others can continue to live. And if you're considering a career in exercise science, I encourage you to explore the field of cardiac rehabilitation. It's an opportunity to transform not only your patients' hearts, but also the future of healthcare itself. It's also an opportunity to help transform your heart. While yes, you may not be post-heart attack, post-open heart surgery, you may not have gotten a bypass or a stent put in, but what you do gain is the gratitude of knowing you helped. You gain the feeling of knowing that you helped another man, another woman, another child see their family. You help in so many other ways that can be found far beyond just the physical body, but as well as the mental body. I know it spoke about how this helps people's mental well-being, but that is something that can't be measured by an ECG. That's not something that can be measured by a salary. That's not something that can be measured by a chart that we can graph. This is something that can only be measured by personal experience. This is something that can only be measured by personal gratitude and by personal care. I thank you and appreciate you for watching my video, and I really hope that this helps you build a better foundation of understanding on what a cardiac rehabilitation specialist is, and I hope that in many ways it may even be a call to action to help you be sprung into this. Thank you.